Hey there, welcome to the Ingles table. Chef Bruce here with another new favorite for your next get-together, your next party. You're gonna want this. This Mediterranean goat cheese spread will have you begging for the recipe. Well, good news, here it is. This right here is 1 pound of goat cheese. I have it room temperature, softened up. We're gonna put it in the mixer with about a half cup of shredded feta cheese. Now, feta cheese is very crumbly, but I personally like to go on ahead and just shred mine on the box grater just to give it a little bit easier time to go on ahead and mix it up. We're gonna get those beaten together. That's plenty enough. I have a tablespoon of dried rosemary. If you have rosemary in your garden, you can use fresh rosemary, but you might even want to toast it a little bit. But I have dried rosemary for this recipe. Put that in there with about a tablespoon of almond extract. We're going to beat it again. Beat it, just beat it. Sorry, I had to do it. To this, now we're going to add all of our solids. Now, if you want to, you can scrape down the sides and then fold the solid ingredients in. Me personally, I think it's just as easy and just as good to go on and put these solid ingredients into it. I have a half cup of minced sun-dried tomatoes. I try to use the dry sun-dried tomatoes. If you use a wet sun-dried tomato that's like brined or in oil, dry it off as much as you can because you don't want this to get too sloppy. Sun-dried tomatoes. I've got about 3/4 of a cup of minced or diced artichoke hearts. They have been drained. I'm gonna put this up like this. Half a cup of Kalamata olives. You can mince them, you can slice them, whatever you like. I just went ahead and just sliced mine up because once we mix them in, they will actually break up a little bit more. And a 1/4 cup of sliced almonds. Now, if you don't have sliced almonds, if you only have slivers or matchsticks, julienne almonds, something like that, you can use them, whatever. But the almond or the sliced almonds with the almond extract is going to give a real nice background flavor to the whole dip. And just carefully, don't start off too hard because solids can come flying out. Now, we're going to go on ahead and scrape down the sides, scrape off the batter, the beater, and make sure that we get all of this incorporated. You know, a lot of times you don't have to go looking around all over the shelves or all the different areas of the grocery store to get the ingredients for this. You can go right to the Ingles salad bar and pick up a lot of small containers of all the things in one spot. So it makes it even more convenient to go on ahead and do it. The sun-dried tomatoes, the artichoke hearts, the olives, probably the almonds too. Give it one more beat. It's all incorporated together. Now, you can use a bowl. I am using here a 6-inch cake pan that's lined double in like an X with plastic wrap. And then I push it down into the corners, just like this. Get everything off the beater again. But what we're gonna do, this is the good thing about this recipe. You can actually make this recipe, this dip, a day or two ahead of time and wrap it up and put it in your refrigerator so that it's ready to go the night of your get-together. If you want to take some dried herbs and put them in the very bottom of the bowl and to make a little design or whatever before you put it in, you can. I like to just put like a little dried parsley or some more black olives or whatever in the very bottom, make it real pretty. But we get all this good stuff out of the bowl. You guys know me, I'm a scraper. And just spread it wall to wall. Get it going all the way around, even as much as you can. Look at that. It's like I almost planned it that way. Once you get it filled, I always drop it a couple times just to make sure no air bubbles are present in there. Take the excess plastic wrap and wrap it right over top, just like this. Now, the reason I did the plastic wrap in the bowl like this, when it's refrigerated and it sets up and you go to serve it, you just undo the plastic wrap and turn it upside down onto your serving platter. And when you're all done, very easily looks just like this. Turned over, decorated, served with crackers, pita chips, celery, whatever you like. But this Mediterranean goat cheese spread, it definitely deserves a spot on your appetizer table for your next party. And that's it, guys. I'd like to thank you so much for spending some time with me today here at the Ingles table. Make sure and check out the rest of this site and find your next new favorite. I'll see you next time.